The Disagreement by Nick Taylor. Narrated by William Dufris. Copyright 2008 by Nick Taylor. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Simon & Schuster Incorporated and was produced in the year 2008 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. For the entertainment of my children and grandchildren, the tutelage of the next generation of Southern physicians, and the simple gratification of the curious, I have set down here an account of my life. In so doing, I find that I have dwelt chiefly on my student years at the University of Virginia in Charlottesville during our late war. Though it has become the fashion in recent times for professional men to sketch their lives for public consumption, it remains uncommon to elaborate upon one's school years. Rather, the focus is laid, naturally, on the details of a man's profession. I should argue that my case is unique. For me, the pedagogic and professional experiences existed simultaneously. Thus, I aim to describe both together herein. John A. Muro, M.D., Lynchburg, Virginia, September 1, 1895. Part 1. Chapter 1. On April 17, 1861, I enjoyed the sensation of one whose birthday falls on Christmas. I woke unusually early, along with everyone in the Commonwealth of Virginia. That day our legislature was to vote on secession, a crisis that had begun as a whisper among gossip-mongers not a year prior, but had grown with the frenzy of a revival into a statewide obsession. The newspapers had for weeks detailed the debate in Richmond, from the rhetorical thrusts and parries at the State House to the curt and somber replies of Mr. Lincoln, whose anointment the previous autumn so inflamed the passions of our men. As a youth of 15, I had not been involved substantially in the secession crisis, but I enjoyed the high drama of the proceedings, and I followed them with a greedy eye. Earlier that spring my father had hosted a meal for our delegate and a dozen men of business. The ostensible purpose of the gathering had been to gauge local support for secession, but these being men of practical appetites, the talk soon turned to the prospect of war and the demands this might place on our local mills and factories. "If there is any fighting," the pompous delegate announced, "it shan't continue long enough to bring any lucre hereabouts, fellows. The Yanks know our purpose and they know our differences, and they will respect our intentions sooner or later. The thought—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?